they be without that help?
Brain dead.
Brain dead, absolutely. You know, and I asked myself this, I know when I was investing with somebody. You know, when I was ready to really look for a business coach, I thought, you know what, I need some help. I'm a great teacher, and I'm a great healer. But I know jack blah, blah, blah about business, right? I was like, how am I going to do this? And so I found Lisa Sasevich, and so I asked myself, do they have a proven system that works? Do you trust them? Do they support you in being guided on your spiritual path? And do they inspire you? Those are the questions you want to ask yourself when you're going to work with somebody. And then I also asked myself, as I was creating the brain system, how can I deliver this? I was already having results in my office. I've been working with people for the last 25 years, but 15 in my office. You know, and I know what was possible with both biofeedback and the beginning brain system before I even labeled it that. And I had to ask myself, how can I deliver it to affect the greatest change? What's going to help people really change? Well, you guys, I still have an office. I'm still seeing people at Albuquerque Natural Health Center. They're clients that have been with me for 15 years. They become my family just like all of you become my family. But I see them one-on-one for just biofeedback and a couple of little things. And they don't get the transformation that you heard from Deanna and Alexis and Dr. Cleopatra and her husband, you know, and this whole team here, because it's not deep enough. So I had to ask myself, what do I know from the past can be the most helpful to really move the needle for people? And that's how this came to be. That's how what you're learning this weekend and this brain system came to be. Because I wanted it to be deeper. So when you invest in yourself, I know I grew 10x. I know I tripled my business. I've spoken from, I never knew this was possible even 5 years ago. I've spoken from live and virtual stages. I created a mastermind community. I'm certifying coaches now, and I have a global reach. If I can do it, I can take you there too. Okay, if that's your goal. Or if your goal is just to be, hey, I want to be my authentic self. Jean's been teaching all over the world. She didn't share that with you. She's taught all over the world, all these countries, right? Iraq, Iran, you're always going somewhere. You know, so she's done Glasser's work all over the world, and has done a lot of personal work, and Glasser's work is brain work. And it wasn't until this it made that shift. I know, it's so cool. It's just so cool. So we got to stand on the shoulders of others, you know, and learn from those who applied these tools. You know, and a few have learned to really apply those brain system tools, and now they're able to do exactly what I can do here. Okay, and some of you got a chance to work with Wanda, you know, this weekend, and with Deanna this weekend, you know, and with Cornelia, and with Lisa, and Jean, right? And our amazing, and Margie, our amazing people here. So we heal in layers, you know, and so I'm so grateful that I said yes to myself, or I wouldn't even have created this. You know, and I remember I invested in a program that was a $9.97 at midnight on the internet, a speaking program, a business program with Lisa Sasevich, because she looked cute. I resonated with her. I saw her, and I went, I know that woman's going to help me. And I went, all right, fine. And I was like, okay, I'm putting this down. And before I knew it, I was in her bigger community, learning her system as well. You know, so I had solved the problem. We solved the problem of putting in the new program. But you can see there's BRAI. So we still want to learn all that. So you can have the result. So, you know, what if you did have that complete system, right? To clear energy, to feel empowered, to be happy, to have that abundance. I'm surprised because I didn't set out to help people make money. I set out to help them transform their lives and heal themselves and get back to their soul's truth. And I knew I could get people healthy. I've been doing that for years. Health was just the first part. But I also knew that health was not just the body piece, the naturopathic piece that I had learned in school. I knew it had to be emotional. I knew it had to be spiritual. And that's how this whole thing came to be. But what was really cool was I did not know Deanna would make 6 figures. Okay? I did not know Aurelia would text me every other week and go, I got another bonus. You know? So abundance comes because you change yourself. So what I also see with a lot of entrepreneurs who own businesses is they take all those business classes and they fix their website and they go over here and they learn how to do their funnel. And then they hire the sales, coach, and then they go over here and they do all that stuff, but they forget to work on themselves. And that's what I want to compliment you all on. Because you made a choice to be here this weekend, and I'm so proud of all of you. You said yes to yourself and saying, you know what, I know when I change myself, it's going to change my world. And that's important. It also helps better relationships and more success. I think about what if Margie, Jean, Julie, Wanda, Deanna, Rotaro, Cornelia, all of you, Lisa, didn't say yes to yourself. Where would you be? This was our first group, actually. So you see Margie there and Deanna there. So we were called the Founding Sisters. This was our first group 3 years ago when we were first learning the brain system together.
That's my before picture.
Yeah, that is your before picture. Let's take a look at that. Wow, look at that. You look great.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And we took people from the dark to the light, like I said earlier. And that was our, we kept growing. So this was another one of our groups. And we like to have fun. So this was in Sedona. This was in Boulder. I think I showed that one already. This was our Boulder retreat. Look at Wanda. Can you come up here, my dear?
Oh my goodness, Wanda.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
It's been 3 years since her first retreat. She came to Sedona with us. Sorry. And she's so much stronger and healthier now. So we started with the body piece. We started with health because that's where she was. We had to get her better. So Wanda had 4 stomach surgeries. And they left the mesh in her stomach. So a whole lot of digestive issues. So we've been working on those. And she's on a new path. She's grown leaps and bounds. I don't know if you want to share, if you can't cook. If you can't talk, I'll talk for you, or we can do it together.
No, I can.
Okay, all right. You know what? I think I'm going to do this then. I'm going to turn this one off so it doesn't speak. Okay.
Is it on?
Yes. Yes.
I don't believe that I would be alive today if I didn't go to see Louise. I had an angel woman that knew Louise, and we were both kind of dying, and she said, you go see Louise. And so I did. It was too late for her. She passed away about 3 months later. But I started seeing Louise, and I thought it was wishy-washy. But each time I saw her, I kept getting better and better and better. And when I went to the retreat, my husband said, you can go. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I don't think he knew what I was getting myself into. And but he said, you can't go by yourself. You're not strong enough, you're not healthy enough, you've got to make sure you've got people that are taking you. And it was just Sedona, so it wasn't that far away from home. And Louise said she'd take me. So I went to the retreat. I had no income because I had to quit my job because I wasn't able to work any longer. And I said yes to myself. I said, I got to do this work. I can keep going to see Louise, or I can learn to do it myself. And so I signed up and I started doing it, and I love soul tie boxes. I'm superwoman.
You are
I
superwoman
love
at that.
to do soul tie box. Anybody call me? Oh, you want a soul tie box? I could do that real quick. I love doing them, and didn't know what my purpose was. I was a respiratory therapist and a sleep tech. Couldn't do those anymore, and so I kept asking what my purpose is, and I guess God kind of finally set me down and said, this is what you're supposed to be doing. And so I started I'm not really still in a business yet, but I started getting clients, in just the last 2 months that are starting to come to see me, and that's what I want to do. I want to heal people, and it frustrates me to no end when I hear on the TV of people being sick of this and sick of that and sick of this, and I'm going to see doctors. Sorry.
No.
And I'm like, no, that's the wrong place to go. A medication is not what you need. You need this work. And it frustrates me that people don't hear that and understand that. So I love you. I don't know what I would do without you.
Louise. Well, can I just say something? Because I was in a small group
Sorry.
with Wanda yesterday, and I remember I was taking notes, and we were standing next to each other, and I just kept looking at her and thinking like how youthful and competent and confident. Her nails are like really cute, and just all of her. And I never like would have dreamt that this had been you 3 years ago. I'm just in complete awe because it was so remarkable to me how vibrant you are that I kept noticing it as I was standing there next to you.
And she's also beautiful from the core.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's clear.
Yeah. Beautiful always.
Beautiful heart. And when Wanda first came into my office, I remember when we were talking the very first time, and I was like, we're supposed to do some more work together. My mom's name was Wanda. So got my Wanda in my life again. And this is Gail. She wasn't able to be here. This is her before and after. She was at our boot camp. She says, I have the tools to be 100% me anytime, all the time. I feel like the person I was always meant to be. Everyone needs and deserves this level of freedom. So this is for you. If you're ready to leap into your power and up-level your life and your business faster, to be the leader and be 100% your soul's truth. Some of you in the room might be doing businesses and you might desire certification even later. So that's an option too. So what's really hot about our Jedi Mastermind? We love each other. We have connection. We have community. It's life transforming. We help each other. And it is so fun to do creative play together. Because we take these tools and we extend them. We actually create new methods in the moment when we're clearing energy. And it's so fabulous and fascinating to do that. You know, we created something called the spiritual bath. You guys like that word? Yeah. It's like, wow, this is deep, man. We got to ground people after it. It was awesome. So we have to really clear some soul level stuff. We encourage each other to go deeper. And of course, we play with lasers now. So a mastermind is a group of individual minds that are coordinated and function in harmony. The increased energy created through the alliance becomes available to everyone in a group. No two minds ever come together without an invisible force, which may be likened to a third mind. That's how we're able to create together. So I created something called the Brain Soul Success Academy. So it's an online class. And part of that, of course, is the Brain Soul Success Mastermind. And in the Mastermind, you learn all the circles of life integrations. So we did the miracle. That's what's in your manual. You know, here's that problem solution thing. There's still 3 more main ones, and then there's 16 manuals beyond that. So there's a light integration, high spiritual integration. There's an endocrine integration. There's a soul level that's like a shark. It's called shark attack. It actually goes back to your soul. There's just many. So with the brain soul balancing, you can clear anything. We have accountability partners. You're going to increase your income, improve your relationships, and as you can see, a host more happens.